to put up. I said, who's using what harness? We got Gemini, we got Claude. Also, what model are you using?
Yeah, okay. First, to just piggyback on what you were saying, I think part of the beauty of the Ralph paradigm and decomposing things and structuring things is this acceptance criteria. What a pain it would be to do this by hand. You would need a dedicated full-time project manager, right? To create stories in Jira and acceptance criteria and all this. So like you get this for free, like with the intelligence of an LLM, and then having acceptance criteria as part of your success criteria, having verifiable tests that run, like that's gold. Yeah, for sure. What model do I use? It depends on what I'm doing. It depends on the day of the week. It depends on the time of day. I'd say this is a fluid situation. Right now, I'm in Flux, actually, not the Flux model. I mean, I'm
dating the model.
Yes, exactly. I'm doing this thing here. Where was I? Here, right? Git branch. Here are the branches that I've tried so far. I'm trying to do this head-to-head comparison of GLM 4.7, GPT 5.2, Max 2.1, and Opus 4.5. I'll say those are, four of the most compelling coding models right now. Gemini 3 Flash is interesting. I'm not seeing it used a lot in the field for programming. I do see that it is very powerful for some front-end stuff, and it is definitely extremely powerful for multimodal operations. So I would say that Gemini's multimodal capabilities are ahead of everything else. So if I'm trying to understand something that's visual, I'm going to use Gemini. So that's kind of one of the things that I'm using for the images to slides thing. Here, I think I can load this up. Images to slides. I think this has a video here, right? So here I take, wasn't there a video on here it is.
I'm putting it all into the chat of this repo. Right. If you're going to follow along. So there's the URL.
So yeah, so this takes an image and analyzes, bounding boxes, text areas, images to clip, and it stores them, and then it uses them to programmatically create a Google Slides thing. So for the VLM, the visual language model part, I'm definitely using Gemini for that. There's nothing else that I would use. I would consider Qwen 3 VL as an alternative for an open source thing. But yeah, I would say Gemini 3 is very good for that. And you can see how well this worked. This is why I want to present it at a conference.
Here's a question for you, Leo. I don't hear much from Llama 4 recently.
No, I don't know what Meta's going to do. They were going to come out with Behemoth, and they never did, right? They're like, what's the point of putting out this thing that is trillions of parameters large and size?
Did you like that clip? Well, check out the full episode. Leonardo and I put OpenProse through its paces. We check out Ralph Wiggum and the Ralph Loop, all sorts of great discussion related to AI coding, different models, different agents, different harnesses. Check out, the link is in the description. Also, please join our Discord community. We've got great content, great discussions, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already.